Before you think about creating a Google Ads account, there are three main things that you need. Number one, you need a functional Google account that you have logged into and does not have any other ads account that was suspended linked to it. Number two, you need a credit or debit card with at least $10. Now, this is usually just used to verify your payment service, or if it is a card, and it is usually like refunded within 3 days to a week. So you need to have a card and load at least $10. Number three, you're going to need a business address and a business name, actually a business name and address. If you're an individual, you can just add your name and your physical address. This can usually be skipped in the initial point, but it is important to have both of them ready. Now, once you have this ready and you're logged into your Google account, you're going to go to your browser and type ads.google.com and load that page. If you have not created an ads account, you'll be taken to the home page where you have to start afresh. But if you've created like I have, I'll just sign in and I'll be taken to my already existing Google Ads account with a campaign that had started and left. Now I can come here and create a new ads account. So this is this one still has a setup in progress. I can delete this here and remove this account. Now from this page here, I'm going to click on create a new ads account, and then my account will be loaded, will be created. Now the first thing that you see here is the pop-up that is giving you the option, the steps that you're going to like follow to create your ad account, and then create the business information and create a campaign. So you see add business information, create your ads, and set your budget. So I can just click outside to remove that, and then now I start from the top. Usually Google gives you a bonus if you spend a certain sort of like threshold. So in this case, I'm told if I spend $300, I'm going to be given $300 to spend on my ads. There are conditions to this, so you can view the terms and understand that. Now down here, now is the place where you start adding information about your business. The first thing is your business name. So I'm going to add here Ecom Talkpoint as the business name, which is optional as well, but it's just good to have it. And then you scroll down here, where should people go after clicking your ad? If you're promoting a product, you're promoting a service, there's a page where you want people to go to. There's a phone number that you want them to call. This is where you add it. So if I want to add my website, I'll just add ecomtalkpoint.com. Make sure you enter the right address here so that you don't lead people to the wrong page where they may not convert and you lose ad budget. If you want to use a business phone number instead, you can add that. But for now, we're just going to go with this, and then we're going to click on next. The URL will be reviewed to get more information and even things like images. Here you're supposed to describe your business to get better campaign decisions, usually done through AI or artificial intelligence. So I'm just going to say here digital marketing, let's say agency. You can write a more descriptive a bio or content here, so you can even just copy your bio and paste it here, and then it will be used. You can now list the specific products or services that you are advertising in this campaign. So these here have been autofilled based on the URL that I shared before. So my website has been scanned and this has been shared. Select web pages to get relevant images for your ads. I'm going to deselect. This part is very important because you only need to allow images that you have the rights to, so that you don't have to deal with legal issues. I'm just going to use Ecom Talkpoint for now, but there are some images that are AI generated and I do not have all rights, so I'm not going to actually publish this campaign before reviewing that. If not, you just deselect and move to the next. But now let's just do this so that you see how the previews are going to be. We're going to click on next. You can link YouTube channel and phone number. You can also link mobile app and Google Business Profile. I'm going to skip this for now. And then choose a goal for your campaign. Remember we said you need to send people somewhere. When you send them to a specific place like a website or phone call, what is the goal of your campaign? Do you want them to purchase a product? If you're selling products, do you want them to submit a form with the details of the service they need so that you can call them later? And also maybe see things like pricing. There is phone call leads, you have page views, brand awareness to get your business seen by new potential clients. If you're promoting videos, for instance, you can click here to see more. You have app downloads, contacts, book appointments, so you can scroll through and see what type of goal matches your business target. Then you select it and move to the next. So in this case, we're just going to say just take page views and leave the home page, and then we're going to click on next to proceed. So you need to add the URL. So enter sub page path. So let's say contact. Make sure that this URL is correct also. Remember, you don't want to send people in the wrong page. Next. Then once you've filled the first part, now they'll start creating an automatic campaign. So such themes are just like categories where your ad would fall. So we'll just say digital marketing, and then we can say Google Ads, say Meta Ads. Make sure you type that correctly. So I'm going to remove that and type it again. Ads. Then I can type something like search engine optimization, and then I can type as many as I want, up to 50 actually, 50 such themes with a maximum of 80 characters for each one of them. Then I can go to select locations. This is the people you want to see your ad. You cannot do an ad for a location that you're not interested in selling your services in. So you can edit location, and you can either choose all countries and territories if you want to do an overall, but it's not the smartest things to do unless you're doing something that you need global audience for. You can select this is usually like your current location, or you can add custom locations and enter. So here you can either include or exclude. We are going to go through a whole campaign creation. So for in this case, we're just going to skip that and also skip the language part, just leave it at English, and then we're going to go to the next page. So I removed that. That's why it's given me that warning. Then I'll go to the next page here. So we let that load. Now here there's going to be an auto-generated campaign with the right assets that are related to what you shared in the initial URL of your website that you shared. So we're going to just click on next, and though some of this might bring issues. So let's select a logo. We select like one image here. These are auto-generated. Some of them are found from the website. So this is from your URLs. These are AI generated. So you can select the type of images that you want to be on your campaigns. I can move and select something like this, and then I'll scroll down. I'll show you how to create a campaign. So let's just click on next. You're going to leave the bid strategy as default. We're going to leave the budget as average daily budget. Let's do something a bit lower, but remember it depends on how competitive your space is. So in this case, it's recommended that you spend 166 per day. You see the potential conversions, so you're going to have to like set it based on what you can afford. So we do that, then we click on next. If we're going to add a payment method, before that I want you to look at this part here and see that when you're adding a payment method, there's a temporary $10 authorization fee that is going to be charged, and it is usually refunded. We talked about this 3 days to 1 week, but make sure that you have a card with that already added, so then you can add. So if I'm going to say add a manual payment method, I'm going to do that, but I don't have that for now, so we're going to leave it. So if once you click on add payment on this section, assuming you didn't have this already, you're going to just have the option to add your debit or credit cards that you can use for payment. Then you can select the type of information that you'd like to receive from Google on this point, and then you'll submit. So that's basically how you create that Google Ads account. So in the next one, we're going to look at how to create a campaign from scratch. This was a sample of a Performance Max, but we're going to discuss the types of campaigns that you can create, and then we go through how to create each one of them and optimize them well for proper conversions. If you want to watch that, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that when we load the video taking you through how to create the campaign, you can see it and be among the first ones to watch it.